What were you saying, Perlita and Karen, about Bernard sending out the toilets? Thanks. So now we know it's Bernard, Ela Chance, Perlita Jones, Quinwan, Karen Faust for sure, who are the ones who made people sick. So, Perlita and Karen and your team there, Bernard, you're the murderers for sure with Dave, Balamora, the special boy, and Ellery. So we got the four of them there. So we now know that the boxes and Bat 4 are the problems in this. Oh, so we actually know who are the fags and dykes that were sleeping together with Joe. That's why you guys are sick, because your premise with country and western, Karen. You were never the pure one. So, Perlita and Karen, Perlita, you betrayed your father and your mother, and Karen, you probably betrayed Greg to swap everything around for crappy country and western, which nobody wanted, and nobody wanted Bernard's Carney either. But then you expect those fathers that I list to fix your problems, to make it go back to the 80s or whatever, how it was working before. But me and Brian Miller were supposedly the problem. Perlita, you are a mass murderer and a fucking idiot. But it also proves which people, like my cousins, Amanda and Holly, the Schwartzes, the Beswicks, Katie, Bailey, and some of my other friends that are girls or males, Perlita stalks and makes fun of and hacks them and screws them over with Karen and that crew with Don Wiley and that, Elton and all. I just want to know, we want to put those of you who are the troublemakers that never knew what they were doing in that section. Perlita, Karen, Bernard, Ellery's, Roble Knight, the rapist boy, 61 Amphibious Baseman, Joe Zillig and Harry Race. It gets so clear that it was Harry, like I said, the group of you older men that bit the children down, those expensive children, into that thing that you guys, your nightmare, so you guys could have your political or agenical thing to happen. So when Ellery came down and said, can't do it to be dead, and ruined my father's stuff, or, that family, all these families' stuff, right? Get it, Karen, Team Aurora Central debate theme. So, Karen, you want to be careful, Perlita, Karen. So you ruined Paul Puler family and Ann's stuff, and Wendy's stuff, my stuff, Brian Miller's stuff, Aaron Freeman's stuff, Justin's stuff, Paul's stuff. Perlita, you're a spoiled little shit carny brat with Bernard. And so, with that, it probably means that you're so jealous and crazy, Perlita, that you are the one that killed Kim. Understand? With Dave. So you guys put the whole nation through this bullshit story because of LGBT or Judy Shepard. And they're all like I said, Perlita, it's all people pretty much who, want to lie for you. So, that's not a military win. That's not intelligence. That's why I do Jewish intelligence. That's why I kind of side with the Schwartzes and a few other ones, and the Beswicks. That's why I did what I did. I came out here because I wanted a challenge, Perlita. I didn't come out here to kill people. I wanted the challenge, not the easy way out. Get it? So that's why I say, I go, let's help the Navy, the Air Force, the firefighters, the policemen, because, and the doctors and the EMTs because they have to put up with shit like from people like you, Perlita, that lack the common sense that it was probably the Navy and the Air Force and a few of the Marines and the engineer corps that we sort of trusted to do it for us in the first place, who probably always did it. So it tends to me, I would have to believe that Joe, since he's always picked the three favorites first, told everybody a lie, a massive rumor, because it was just easy for him to get the All-American that way, or one of his friends, right? And ruined Greg stuff, so that would be a reason why my father was pissed off at me, because he would beam the shit in his brain too while I was growing up. And did it to Paul Puller and that family, just so, the fag Joe and Karen and Perlita Quinwan and the Robonite rapist there of the Barnyard or the Blue Room or the McDonald's or, all that shit had friends. The El Cortez. You guys want to hold on to the El Cortez, but I don't know if that man ever wanted to keep it after you guys came in and even wrecked his stuff. So Bernard, run back and forth with Stan or whoever, and kiss ass to Israel, to Spain, to England, to whoever you want to be a slave to, and quit bothering everybody else. Because you wrecked Brian's and my stuff, or his father's stuff, who had better control over it than Elton and all them. But since you guys were so obnoxious, they left. And then you guys drag in the 4 boys or the 2 girls to do your bidding that you guys were mocking and destroying anyway. And now you guys are miserable and you want the natural or the real one to work. But it doesn't work because Bernard and that whole group there they split it all up to supposedly make it fair for their religious game. Like I said, Harry, you picked your Messiah or Cowboy Man in Colorado, your child Messiah with Kendra or whatever, John, because you guys were reading the book, spying, but it didn't work too well because really Ellery and Joe are atheists involved in the lives of religious people, which it was probably set up for anyway, and you guys got jealous. Am I right here? Point is, guys, you're lying and changing your story, Perlita, like so much that it pretty much proves you're a serial killer, and that's who you align with Bernard and Doug. And, that's why it doesn't work, Perlita, because when it was first set in, most of those people and the kids they did it for weren't psychopath delusionals. But then you come in and wreck Haley's stuff or whoever else's stuff, saying that, you're the survivor and the best being to ever live. But really, Perlita, all you're really going for, like I said, is to put your fucking ass in a couch again and have it propped up so the 4 of them can sit there and stare at it. And I could fucking care less.